Sports Chat with Neil and Wally.
Use the word jetapult. It's actually a word people don't realize.
Hey, little curveball. Got my fingers on the seams right there. This is Dog Days of Summer. Dog Days of Summer.
Who's the dog? What is that?
Beat up Bulldog Johnny stole his
Belt.
and put it on. Roll call.
A spidget.
Spidget.
A spidget.
A spidget.
You give you all the boy can kill you. Take my tears and let's not feel.
How about that one?
Conehead.
Coneheads.
Every time I
The
hear
movie.
a song, I think of Coneheads.
Who sang that? There's a one-hit wonder now.
One hit. Oh,
You know I got to play a one-hit wonder.
all the time, buddy.
Soft Cell.
Soft cell.
That's all they ever had was Tainted Love.
It's all the money they got.
And they got a bunch of it from that, I hope.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's still being played today.
Oh yeah.
Welcome to the February 26th edition of Sports Chat with Neil and Wally. As always, we appreciate you tuning in. Wally, today is the last Sunday in February, and March starts, let's see, Wednesday. Wednesday's the first. Man, when I think of March, my mind automatically switches to, hey, this is a spring break month. That's what March is to me. And you know, all them northern schools, the states, they have their spring break earlier, like early March, first week, second week. And then the southern states, they have their spring breaks the last week of March, first week of April. Kind of like that. They spread it out right there, man. I can remember back when I was renting jet skis in Panama City back in the early 90s, man. And spring.
Look at that.
Look at there, man. That's
Is that
me.
David?
Yeah, that's me and David Long right there renting skis.
Oh,
In fact, that is one of our skis, and that's a commemorative postcard we took one day when we were kind of slow on our rentals. The guy was coming down the beach, and he said, "Hey, I'll do y'all a free postcard. Here you go, man." And he did that for us
Cool.
right there. That was me and David at the beach renting jet skis right there. But yeah, it was always weird because the spring breakers, we rented skis. The spring break was like 5-6 weeks. You know, Indiana, Michigan, Kentucky, they all came different weeks. So spring break down there is like 6 weeks.
Oh wow.
So it's not, you think spring break 1 week. Well, not if you're a business at the beach, you got like 6 weeks of spring break.
6 weeks.
Yeah, because 2 or 3 states come every week. It's kind of neat, man. But we were renting this.
I bet y'all had some fun. Y'all have a blast doing all that stuff.
You know, we did, man. It was fun. We did it for 2 summers, and I was already graduated college. I was waiting for Michelle to finish her college so we could get married, and it was fun. I'm gonna tell you though, man. It's hot. It's hot on that beach, man.
I know. How'd y'all think about doing that? I always meant to ask you that. What did you just wake up one morning and say, "Hey, I'm thinking about this"?
No, it's funny you ask. We were, me and Jason Reeves lived in a mobile home. Me and Jamie Dubose lived in that same mobile home. I had several roommates, Andy Falk, but Joel Schmidt dated a girl from Panama City. Joel Schmidt was a really good catcher for the Troy State back then, baseball team in the early 90s, Joel Schmidt. And we became really good friends with Joel Schmidt, who went on to play for the California Angels, was a heck of a catcher in the minor leagues for the California Angels. But Joel's girlfriend lived in Panama City. I'll get back
I
to
got to
this.
get here the rest of the story.
Sports Chat with Neil and Wally, you're on the air.
We just gave out a free track to the new MLB pitch clock, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, fellas?
Hey, I'd rather them get stung by that bumblebee right now than get stung by that in the league. We need to learn our lessons the way I thought about it, Johnny. He's talking about the Braves. Lost a game
Called the
yesterday
shot clock.
Well, Manny
because of the
Machado-
pitch clock, the new pitch clock.
One broke the rule yesterday.
All right. I don't. It may not be a good rule, but it's going to speed up the games. Ain't no doubt.
Yeah, it is.
But I'm glad the Braves went ahead and learned their lesson so that everybody can go, man, you really can lose a game because of this new rule.
Wow.
But anyway, what's on your mind, Bulldog? I tell you what ought to be on your mind, Bulldog Johnny, is girls basketball.
That it is. It is on my mind big time, and I wanted to call in tonight and tell you all about, this is Coach White's second year here, and she's really got this program going in the right direction, and I'd say so. I got a real cool stat for y'all that's gonna blow y'all's minds when y'all hear this, but check this out now. And this might even get a bell ring out of Wally for this.
It might. Let's see.
During the entire tournament, from area tournament to now, no team has scored more than 30 points against us this year.
Look, there you got it.
There you got it, buddy.
You got it. We talked about Pike County girls defense last week. We read out a stat that was just incredible about there wasn't a field goal in the first ever how many minutes. Remember that? We read that? It was
Yeah,
just
that was,
incredible
that was
defense.
against,
Strong?
That was against Strong. They didn't
Yeah.
score, but Strong didn't have but like a field goal at halftime. It was like 25-3 at halftime.
Woo-wee. They are playing some smothering defense. They must be picking up half court and just pressing big time.
Yeah, they're playing that. They're playing real good pressure defense. I tell you, I think they're gonna shock a little bit of folks. And you know, it'll be 3 years to the date that if they make it to the championship game, it'll be 3 years to the day that the boys claimed the state title in 3A.
How about that? That's right. That's right. How about
And I
that?
was thinking I got to thinking about that the other night. They come back in from Montgomery after they won with a police escort with
Yeah.
the siren going through town because their first time ever with going to the Final Four.
Yeah.
And I got to thinking, I said, you know, a lot of them girls that play basketball play softball too. Just think about this now. Basketball winning a state title, softball winning a state title, and then football winning a state title in 2023. That'll be 3 sports in this calendar year, and that's never been done down here.
Wow. Now, several shows ago, I'm going to say what, 3 or 4 shows ago, I predicted that Pike County would win the area in softball and in the region and would do really good at regionals. But I don't know about softball's a different sport than basketball. I don't know about winning the state championship, but it would be really neat, like you said.
For 3, and that would be unheard of for a Pike County team. I've never had it. They've never had 3 sports in the same year to win the state championship. I mean, that would be an incredible accomplishment.
It really would. My brain automatically goes to Pike Liberal Arts. It wasn't a state championship, but it was an AISA championship. They won football, basketball, and baseball in the ISA ranks. And, that covers all their teams in IASA. Now, that was a 3-sport winner, so that's kind of big time, too.
Yeah, it is. I mean, a lot of these schools can do that, but the girls. My thing is the girls go up there and play like they've been playing. They'll come out on top. But they always say the tougher it gets closer when it gets to the end. But it's like that song that Luther Vandross comes out with. They got one shining moment. Can they take advantage of it?
I like it. I think they can. If they play their game, they can win the girls' state championship. Bulldog.
And I want to, before I hang up with y'all, I want to know, did y'all watch any of the Alabama-Arkansas game yesterday?
Some of it, I did.
Did y'all by chance see when they had during the pregame, they done a little? I lost all my cool yesterday watching that game because when during the pregame they had to pat Brandon Miller down acting like he had a gun on him or something. That I just lost all my respect for the NCAA.
Well, did they pat down the other players too?
No, they just patted down him.
Maybe they only televised him and patted everybody else down as well.
I think they pat everybody now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's such a high draft prospect, the best player in the country. They just happened to have the TV camera on him when he got patted down. I bet that's what happened, Bulldog.
Let me butt in here.
Hold on, Nate's coming in. Go ahead.
That was just a celebration, like a little like while he was walking out. That was his little showtime thing.
Okay.
Like where you give a player a handshake.
Oh.
On the court. That's basically what it was.
That was part of his production, Bulldog. It wasn't the NCAA.
And I also want to give credit to a former Alabama player, if I could, A.J. McCarron, for the first 2 weeks of the XFL. He has brought his team back from behind victories in the first 2 XFL games.
I'm speaking out of turn and I'm speaking ahead, but A.J. McCarron may be the best quarterback in the XFL. Now I know Brandon played real good last week.
I mean, a lot of these players, a lot of these players that go to the XFL, they started off with shot the pros, and they never did amount to that. But then they come to the XFL and they have great time. Like like Bo Scarborough did in the USFL. He went to
That's
the
right.
Cowboys, didn't have a good career. Then he goes to the USFL, and the Stallions just dominate.
That's right. Birmingham's going to be good again. Bulldog, we appreciate you calling, man.
All right, and I will keep y'all posted on what goes down with the girls, and hopefully, if they win the championship, y'all can get Coach White on there next Sunday. That'd be a nice thing for her to be on there with the championship trophy.
Absolutely. I'm pulling for him.
But y'all have a good show and keep Wally under control, and don't let him think he's got better music than you.
I appreciate that, Bulldog. We'll talk to you later.
All right, buddy.
See you, bud. Bulldog Johnny calling in. But going back to the jet skis,
Okay, yeah, the jet skis.
Joel Schmidt was a good catcher for Troy University. He had a girlfriend who lives in Panama City. They come back for fall, and I said, man, what'd you do all summer? He said, well, I worked for a jet ski rental business. And I said, you did? I said, you make any money? He said, oh, yeah, man, he paid me $15 an hour. I said, $15? Now, this is back in the 90s. He said, yeah, he paid me $15 an hour. I said, you got to be kidding. How'd the guy make any money? He said, oh, man, he said, them jet skis rake it in, man. Cash money. I said, aha. So David and I went in together and bought some jet skis, and we made good money. We
y'all made good money?
We didn't have family insurance. We didn't have, retirement. We weren't paying doctor bills and all this kind of stuff. It was good money for a single man. And we made good money.
Well, I remember
But life went on. We both went and got married and had kids, and you can't rent jet skis, get married and have kids.
I know. I remember going out and seeing y'all, and I
Yeah.
asked, all I had was $10, and y'all wouldn't let me.
Oh,
ride
that's
jet skis.
a lie.
Jet skis,
You rode
so
our jet ski.
I just sat on the beach and watched folks.
Oh, everybody was mine and David's best friend. Oh, Snail Wally, hey, buddy. Hey, bud, can I ride your skis? Yeah. Oh, everybody's best friends then.
No
yeah.
girls down there.
Oh, no.
I figured
No,
girls
no,
would be
no.
down there, man.
No,
But
never
anyway,
mind.
That's cool, man. Glad y'all
Yeah, we
made
did.
a lot of
But
money.
man, we spent it though.
Oh, I bet
Man,
y'all did.
21, 22 years old. Are you kidding me? We spent that money. I saw where Baumhauer's is vertical.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
going up, man. I mean, I'm so excited about Bomber, man. That's gonna be that's gonna be a great place for Troy, man. It really is.
Yeah, I saw that as well,
Yeah.
man. And I saw a post you did the other day. The old Pizza Hut, man.
Old
It's
Pizza
the
Hut.
American Deli.
Look,
what is that?
they got to sign up.
Is it a souped up Subway or something? I mean,
We're gonna be, well, the
another sub sandwich place.
Oh no, man, they got grease. They got hot grease. American Deli, look,
Look,
American Deli's got hot grease,
I
baby.
ain't never heard
Fried
of that
shrimp, burgers, you name it, man. Fried chicken, wings. They got it,
got
man.
grease.
But you can get a Subway sandwich there, but they got everything, man.
Well, when you think of
But
deli, you don't think of grease.
I know, man, but they got grease, man.
Can
But
I still get my taxes done there, though?
yeah, you can get a forward on your refund, maybe.
I
But,
can't tell you how many times I ate the buffet there.
Oh,
That
Pizza Hut, man,
every
man.
Tuesday. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was his college day. Every
Yeah.
Tuesday. Man.
It's gonna be. My gut reaction is, oh gosh, they don't have a drive-through. So it's gonna be
Oh,
tough.
it don't
But
have a drive-through?
Well, that's not set up for it. But I like having more options in Troy. I'm glad we're trying something.
Yeah,
But,
exactly. Man, I tell you what, though, Neil, I mean, it's great to see our CD on the booth.
Absolutely,
Bowling Alley, I heard, still coming.
it
down.
is, man. And just like you said, it's on the move, man. Things are, even in this. I'm not gonna call it. Slower economy. We can't call it the other thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, because Biden gets upset. But I'm glad to see our
5299.
city is on the move. Next, we need somebody to invest in a movie theater, man.
I'm gonna give a bell ring on
Get
that.
on that. Somebody
Yeah,
invest in a
great.
movie theater. Michelle and I rode down to Enterprise Friday night to see Avatar, which is 3.5 hours, if you were wondering. Avatar was a good movie, but it's just too long. That was too long. 2.5 hours is all I need in the movie theater, and I love it. But it was good. But the theater in Enterprise is so nice, man. It's so nice. I'm so jealous. We need a theater like that in our college town, man. You Enterprise folks that tune in and watch, y'all shouldn't take that theater for granted, man. Get out there and enjoy it. I'm telling you.
Did those cat people fight again in Avatar?
Yeah, they do.
What about
They're not
that?
cat people. They're blue people.
The blue people?
Yeah.
Okay.
They look cat. Where'd you get cat from?
They look like cats. Big old.
No,
old
it's
cats.
blue. They're just blue people.
Well, man, speaking of construction,
Yeah.
Troy University baseball fields coming right along. Man, they had several regular season games already there in the stadium. It's so nice, man. It's so pretty.
It's gonna be really nice. They beautified the basketball. They beautified the football. Now they're beautifying the baseball, man. Am I good? I'll tell you what, man. I was out riding my Bronco yesterday because the weather was so nice. Pretty, man. It's pretty. I wanted to ride my Bronco and went by there. I'm telling you, man, good gracious. There must have been 1,000 people in that tailgate.
Carnival out there, wasn't it?
In that tailgate area. They're watching the game from left field. I'm not Wally. These folks were playing catch with a football out there. It was open, playing cornhole. Big grills of smoke just bellowing out of the grills, man, everywhere. The crowd, it's just a huge crowd out there.
I bet $1 million Jimmy Barron was out there with the grill spraying up.
Yep.
But man, yeah, it was spring ready. These 80 degrees have come early on us, brother.
They have.
But we're gonna pay for it these nice February days when that big old ice storm pops on us, like it did years ago back in March.
Man,
Remember
that you know what that worries
Big
me.
snow.
That worries me too, man. It just seems too early for this spring weather, and we just may get slapped in the face with an Arctic blast of some sorts. And I just pray not an ice storm like you said, or something that's going to knock out our power. I just hope not, man.
Yeah. Well, man, change of subject. Have they replaced Coach Woods yet over in Troy? I know he left to go to Tulane. I don't know why he'd leave Troy to go to Tulane, but
Money, my brother. Money. You know,
Tulane got that type of money now.
I guess so. You know, nothing official yet from the athletic department on that, but we got some strong indicators that Greg Gasparotto will be announced pretty soon. He comes from Cincinnati, where he coached outside linebackers. He was also at Army as a co-defensive coordinator with Coach Shield that just left to go to Tulane a few years ago. And again, this is not official. It's not official. It's just what we're hearing, strong sources. And when it becomes official, we'll let you know on our social media.
Well, also, speaking of coaches, still Luverne folks have not hired their head football coach. But I tell you what, once they do announce, we'll jump on our social media. And it shouldn't be, I don't think, much longer now. Don't think. I mean, spring's coming right around.
Yeah, they're going to need a coach for spring training. And so this week, next week, maybe?
Probably.
Yeah,
Probably.
I think so, man. Troy, speaking of Troy, they announced their T-Day. It's going to be April the 15th over at Veterans Memorial Stadium. So mark your calendars for April the 15th to go see the T-Day game, the spring game.
Yeah, and
in Troy.
Alabama's A-Day game will be April 22nd, and Auburn will be April 8th.
So 3 different Saturdays.
Yeah, 3 different Saturdays.
Yeah.
Auburn, you have to pay to go in. They make
Alabama,
pay.
you got to pay
I
too.
don't think so. I can't believe they're already talking about spring.
I know, man.
Yeah, well, I love football, man. I mean, it's almost year-round now.
I mean, we just finished the Super Bowl. Now here we are announcing the spring games, right?
Yeah.
You got that right, man.
I won the Super Bowl too, man. I remember that.
I need to pay you our bet, man. We had a bet on the Super Bowl. I need to pay.
$500.
Oh, not
1,000.
quite. Yeah, man.
2,000 is what it was.
I like football too, man. I'm glad we're announcing spring games and all that stuff. But in our area, specifically, our surrounding high school basketball teams ain't done yet, Wally.
I know, bro.
They ain't done yet. We got some really good basketball being played around here.
Hey, and I got to tell you real quick before you go in your stuff here. You and Jim did a great job.
Oh, thank you,
the other
man.
day,
Missed you on that.
I know. I really hated
Jim
it,
did good, yeah.
Because I had a conference. I had a conference going on and stuff, but congratulations on that.
Thank you, man. We appreciate that.
Hey, before Neil reads sponsor, I do have to say one thing though. When we get back,
Oh boy.
back by popular man, let me tell you, I had at least 4 people at the ball game Saturday come up to me and say, "When are you and Neil going to do that harmonica challenge again?"
Oh boy.
And I'm like, "Good gracious!"
I have to agree to that too, right? We'll talk about it in the
We'll
commercial.
talk about the commercial, but hey, you got to stay and watch the harmonica challenge. You're gonna love it. But Neil, tell us a little bit who sponsor our shows here, my man.
These are our commercial sponsors: the Old Barn Restaurant in Goshen, the Pig Cafe, Hook's Barbecue, Troy Eye Care, Glow Boutique on the Square, Piggly Wigglies of Troy, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, A1 Services, the UPS Store, Road Mart, Jones Medical Supply, the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Cervera Ralph Baker Hastings and Reeves, Attorneys at Law, Southern Grill and Patio, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Tyler Transport Trucking, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Crow's Chicken of Brundage, Eddie Billings Dentistry in Laverne, Max Credit Union, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling with Mr. Matt Johnson, the Sorrell College of Business, Mike Crease, the Crease Agency, All-Star Collision, Preston Steakhouse, and Alabama Restoration. Hey, we got a big show lined up for you. We got a lot of high school basketball to cover. We'll be right back.
Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr.
Mr. Neal, is this the guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh no, yes it is.
He was in last week and bought all my Sweet Grace, and now he's back again.
Wally, you got enough sweet. He's got enough Sweet Grace at home. Put this stuff.
Man, it's some good stuff, man.
Please come to Glow on the square. Shop local. Come and get you some Sweet Grace before Wally gets it all.
3-2.
Man, what kind of call is that? Are you kidding me? The ball bounced in front of the plate.
He's out of there, baby.
What in the world? You can't see nothing. I'm over here. Over here. What? The ball
right down
bounced
the
in
middle.
front of the plate. Man, he needs to go to Troy Eye Care, 566-7172, and get those eyes checked immediately.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're gonna run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies, cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brother Street. UPS store, all your printing needs.
Man, did you see the size of that crowd, man? Man, the Pompadour's that big down here, dude.
I don't know what it is, man. It must be these shirts.
Oh, yeah.
They like these shirts, man. Deep South Apparel, Pete Van Horn in Montgomery.
And heck yeah, man, they even go good, even salt water they can.
Saltwater fishing. Deep South Apparel in Montgomery. Call Pete Van Horn.
These teenage years can be tricky to navigate, especially when it comes to teaching my son about managing money. I'm thankful for helpful tools like Sidekick from Max. With Sidekick, requesting and rewarding money is easy. He can earn it by completing chores, making honor roll, or simply making a request from his own app. I love that I can easily monitor his purchases and set limits to help him learn to make smart choices with his spending, even on video games. Sidekick. Find it in your Max app.
Hey, Wally. Why in the world you got all these fans in the window, man?
Man, I was cooking a mess of chitlins and about burned my house down, man. My whole house smells like chitlins.
What is it, smoky in there?
Yes.
And
These fans are going to help, I think.
The fans are not going to get the smoke damage out of your kitchen. You're going to have to call Alabama Restoration, 371-5591. Alabama Restoration. No mess is too big, especially not a little smoke damage in Wally's kitchen cooking his chitlins. Call them at Alabama Restoration. Rerun.
I love that song.
That's a hoot, man. I can see that guy bouncing that basketball.
Bouncing the ball. And then you have a hat that had
Yeah.
like checkers on it.
Yeah, going down the street bouncing that basketball.
Those are quality, wholesome shows back then, man. The junk they got now.
They ain't got much of it anymore, man.
Good gracious.
Hey, it's time for the Facebook funnies. Roll them, Nate. Nate, you ready for the Facebook funnies? Here we go.
There you go.
We don't want to release him, but he's got this card.
Oh, that is good. I need that, man.
Jose Altuve standing on the new bases. Jose Altuve is the shortest player in the entire Major League Baseball.
Oh, my God.
But maybe the best player. My mind is like an internet browser. 17 tabs are open, 4 of them are frozen, and I don't know where the music's coming from. That's my computer at work right now, probably.
Unbelievable.
Starting at the call me text from Dad, which could mean just lost a loved one or I left the garbage door open. That's right. That's right, man.
That's good.
Now, what's this challenge?
Okay, here's the challenge. This been about 4 or 5 months ago. Me and Neil saw these two nuts
Yep.
on TV that was doing this challenge,
Yep.
and the challenge is who has the hardest strength. Okay,
Endure pain.
endure pain.
Yeah.
because it's all about sports, you know. And what
I can't
happens
do it, man.
is,
I can't do it.
Come on, man, we got to do it. If you can't blow out of your nose and you can't blow out of your mouth, and if you do blow out of your mouth, a harmonica.
Right.
So you can't do it. You got to put the two
That's right,
things in
that's
one.
right.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna flip a coin. You got a coin,
Yeah.
and
do you mean?
whoever
Do I got a coin?
whoever loses.
Well, I thought you were doing it.
Well, we got to have.
You gonna flip a coin and I'm gonna do it?
You gonna flip? I'll call.
All right, ready?
What you gonna call?
You called it in there.
Okay, heads.
You gonna call heads?
Yeah.
Tails.
Oh my goodness. Okay, one more time.
Why? I won.
Well, Bass, come on, one more time.
You gonna? Why? I don't want to do it. Why I want to do it again?
I just.
All right, ready?
Okay, here we go. Heads again.
Tails it is.
Something wrong.
What you gonna do?
with that.
Don't worry about that coin. Don't worry about that coin, man.
Okay.
I don't want to do no. Now,
All right, here's a
where's it gonna go? On your arm?
dude. Come on, man.
Roll your sleeves up like they did on the video.
It's up there. All right.
We got a sports show to do, but we got
Okay. Hold on.
can't breathe through your nose. That's right. You ready?
Hold on. Okay. Go ahead.
All right. If it hurts, try not to breathe. Don't do it, man. Don't blow it.
I'm trying. All right.
Try not to blow it. Don't blow it.
All right.
What Bob Dylan song was that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Don't blow. You can't do it, man. Take it out.
Okay.
It's you can't do that, man. You can't do it.
All right, that's it.
You
Kevin
can't.
and Joey and all them. Y'all.
You can't do it, man.
You doing it next
I ain't
time,
doing
dude.
it. I know I can't hold my breath in like that. It's on the back of your arm right there. Whoa, man, are you kidding? You don't check the coin, man. I'm glad I
me
won.
see
I'm
that
glad I won them
coin,
coin
son.
tosses. Woo!
Dude.
I'm professional coin tosser.
I thought I saw it. George Washington with a mustache on that. thing.
Unbelievable. I don't know why you want to do that.
All right, that's
Oh,
it for
my
our
God.
buddies who just love that. All right.
Hey, several weeks ago we announced that Trey Brown from Charles Henderson was going to walk on at Jacksonville State and also receive an academic scholarship up there. But this weekend, he picked up an offer from LaGrange College, and he's all excited about that. Trey now has options. Congratulations to Trey, man. You know, he had a big-time senior year catching the ball from Parker Adams. And so big-time Trey Brown looking maybe LaGrange now.
All right. I'm all script, man.
Right after the Facebook funding.
No.
Hold on, folks. Excuse me.
I'm still hurt.
You, right.
Okay.
Down. Right here.
Okay. A big weekend over at LaGrange College. They also offered Zion Chapel's Connor Strickland.
I read yours.
Yeah,
That's
Connor
what it
had a great weekend visiting LaGrange and landed this offer. And switching over to softball and over to Wicksburg High School, Olivia Reynolds has committed to play for Wallace
she is.
and Dothan. Congratulations, Olivia.
Yeah, Olivia going over to Dothan right there. They got a big time softball program over there at Wallace and Dothan, man. A little bit closer to home, right across the street at Pike Liberal Arts, Corey Jones has landed an offer from Wright State. Corey holds several other offers. This is just one more option for him going to Wright State.
Exactly. And staying right here, staying there on the campus of Pike Liberal Arts, sorry about that, Casey Bradford. He is committed to play at Troy. He accepts a walk-on offer. I know his parents are very proud. Let me tell you,
know it
Casey's
is.
gonna do a lot of things
Melissa,
over
and
there, brother.
Melissa and Dr. Bradford are very proud. You know they
I
are.
mean, you talking about the kid that plays with some heart, Casey, man, good, great kid.
That's right. That's
He's
right.
going to do well.
Jumping over to Ozark real quick at Carroll High School, Stetson Draper has signed to continue his baseball career at Bob Jones University. So big time right there coming out of Ozark, Alabama.
Exactly.
Congratulations, Stetson.
And back on the campus of Charles Henderson, the star quarterback, Parker Adams, he also received an offer from Wright State University.
There you go. And switching back over to Zion Chapel down the street in Jack, Alabama, Brandon Grantham. He also made a commitment. He has committed now to play in Prattville, Alabama at Fountain City Prep. So he's looking to move on. The good thing about the prep school is it doesn't waste eligibility. And he'll be able to go somewhere after the prep school.
That's cool. And this isn't a signing or a commitment, but I think we need to recognize the Carroll Ozark girls soccer team.
Oh, yeah.
On their number 2 ranking. That's right there. They're ranked number 2.
Yeah, right behind East Limestone High School right there. Carroll of Ozark girls soccer ranked number 2 in 5A. That's huge, man.
Very, very.
That's huge. Hey, and just a little highlight here, Wally. There's a 9th grade football player down at Pike County High School. He is turning heads, brother. Not only is he a standout football player, he is also a track star. He's just a 9th grader. We're about to show you a video. This is him blowing by the competition last week at a track meet over in Enterprise. Yeah, he won. You'll see him way out in the lead. Nate, run that clip. on the inside lane, folks.
Good gracious.
Let's just say he was faster than everybody else on the track. Don't you think?
I think.
I mean, just blowing him away. This was a track meet and enterprise last week. This is Braylon Jackson, the 9th grader.
Dude,
Not only a star football player, but just getting it done in
he
track.
is just a little as fast as I was back in the day. I'm gonna tell you, I used to go by Steve Darby all the time.
Yeah,
All the time. But on that same track, Meet the Pike County boys won 4 by 200 relay. The team consists of Irvin Bland, Quantavian Carter, Jabari Boyd, and Jalen Jackson.
They did. That's right, man. Hey, and before we get into the high school basketball segment, Troy University released their 2023 fall football schedule this week.
Yeah, I saw that.
Let's take a peek at that. Look at there, Wally. Stephen F. Austin, Kansas State.
Uh-oh. Kansas State.
Who you going to pull for?
Man, I had to pull for Tyler's team.
You got to pull for Kansas State. Wally's got a conflict with the Kansas State one. James Madison, Western Kentucky, Georgia State, Arkansas State, Army, Texas State, South Alabama, ULM, Louisiana, Southern Miss, and then you know for sure we'll play in the Sun Belt Championship game.
Oh, yeah. We'll play, man.
So that's just neat. They released their schedule, and we may have to road trip it out to Kansas State,
that,
man.
We'll definitely do that for sure. And Nate just said we're up against
We
our
are.
next break. So, hey, don't turn that dial, man. We got high school basketball we're about to talk about when we get back. Stay tuned.
Hey, Wally, what you guys out here in this field for? Neil, I finally bought a brand new boat. A boat, man. Show it to me. Look at that. What? Got it on Facebook. Facebook? Yes, sir. The USS Alabama? Yes, I got to get some insurance. Well, you're going to need to call the Grease Agency. They sell insurance on everything. How you going to get it back to Troy? You got a trailer, don't you? I don't got a trailer. I hope you didn't buy any beachfront property in Arizona on Facebook. Call Crease Agency for all your insurance needs. Look at this, what we got, Sully. What are you doing, Wally? Man, Game Warden gave me a ticket, Bill. Game Warden gave you a ticket? Are you hunting on the right property? Well, I thought this was my property right here, man. Do you know where the lines are? Not really. Man, you need to contact the PLS group. They do all the land surveying you need. If you're building a house, building property, marking property, you're hunting land so you know where to go. PLS Group, 403-4234. Give them a call. Do I get a get-out-of-jail-free card? No, you don't get a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-boned me right here. What in the heck? Playing with fidget spinner? Wally, did you have a wreck?
Mr. Wally.
Man, this girl right here is playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone and T-boned me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision, 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have a fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally.
All she's worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents, 808-8822.
You gained donuts?
Oh, man, what a nice day with the windows down.
Yeah, cruising right along, man. Just running around Troy.
Hey, man, what's that smell?
What do you mean? That's Hook's Barbecue, man.
Oh, that's
Hook.
Oh, I'm going to Hooks, brother.
Oh my God! Hold on! Good Lord! What in the world?
Hooks, baby. Good Lord, help us all. He about killed us. Good gracious.
Neil, call Jason Jones.
What is it?
Out of oxygen, man.
Oxygen? You got your snorkeling device right there. What do you mean you're out of oxygen?
Oh, all this is to show people where you are, man.
What's that? Why you can breathe through that?
I need to call Jason.
Unbelievable. Jason, can you bring some oxygen from Jones Medical Supply down to St. Andrews State Park at the Jetties? Wally needs some oxygen. Call Jason Jones for all your oxygen needs. We're out here at this lovely pond with the Alabama Real Estate Connection crew. They can hook you up all types of land, recreational sports, ponds, and everything. We're fishing to catch us a big old brim.
I got one, Wally.
But then what if you want something other than just a fishing pond? Well, if you're looking for hunting land, the Alabama Real Estate Connection will help you with all your hunting land needs too. Here are the agents right here. They'll hook you up with your hunting land.
Call us.
Make sure you contact the Alabama Real Estate Connection for all your real estate needs. Look at these fine agents right here. All your real estate needs. They can find anything for you, maybe even a Bigfoot. Bigfoot? Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Neal, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know it.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh my God, Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here? Every day, bro. Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe.
I think I got it.
Foreigner.
Sounds like Foreigner.
Always on time.
Toto.
Toto.
I know you want to say the Africa song.
Reigns and that.
I haven't raised Africa, but that was Toto too. They had 5 or 6 big hits.
Didn't I know that?
Yeah.
You got me on that.
Hey, a little high school basketball. The 1A Brantley boys made it all the way to the regional championship game, but fell short. They lost to Florida 58-46. Congratulations to the Brantley Bulldogs boys on a very good basketball year, though. They were strong. They were strong.
And next, let's talk about the 3A Pike County girls, like Bulldogs mentioned earlier.
Yep.
Girls made it to a regional championship game by beating Strawn 42-14. They faced Houston Academy in the regional championship game, and they beat them as well 42-24. Man, they rocking. Pike County girls will play Clements Tuesday at 9 a.m. in Birmingham in the Final Four. And Neil, as I was watching stuff, Amity White.
Amity White.
She played lights out, man, dude.
Now, she's already won several Tombstone pizzas.
Oh, yeah, I know,
Yeah.
but she's going to win a Marco's pizza tonight, buddy. So,
Amity White, you win a one-topping large pizza from Marco's Pizza in Troy.
Man,
That's a
like
good
I said,
pick. That's a good pick.
She was on it, buddy.
Yes, sir. The whole tournament.
All right.
That's right. Staying with the girls, the 5A Charles Henderson girls faced a similar road as Pike County. They beat Williamson 46-45 to get to the regional tournament started. And hey, in that Williamson game, Williamson was on the free throw line with point-something seconds left. And the girl had 2 free throws and missed them both. So Charles Henderson gets out of that one 46-45. Then they faced the old nemesis in Eufaula. It was a hard-fought match, but Charles Henderson girls prevailed over Eufaula Tigers 45-41 to win the regional championship. The Lady Trojans will play Pleasant Grove Wednesday at 3 p.m. in the Final Four up in Birmingham. Go Trojans, get it done.
Yes, sir. Moving on to the boys, Charles Henderson boys are still winning as well. They won the regional tournament by beating Bigler 67-41, and then winning the championship by beating Eufaula Tigers 61-56.
Yeah, the girls and the boys both ended up playing Eufaula for the regional championship.
What's the odds of that?
I know, and Eufaula was really good in boys and girls.
Heck yeah, Austin Cross was named the tournament MVP. The boys are going to play Ramsey. Wednesday at 4:30 in the Final Four. Y'all may remember Ramsey. That's the school that beat our Trojans in football. And let me tell you, I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago when I was at the clerks conference. Senator Smitherman, who coaches Ramsey's basketball team, I was talking to him and I said, "What about that kid that played running back?" He goes,
"We couldn't tackle him."
Well, he says he shoots lights out. He's our number 1 scorer.
Oh my goodness! So he's scoring a lot of points.
So a lot of points.
The basketball team needs to get revenge.
Yeah, I think.
They can do it. They can do it. They can do it.
Coach Tim Facing, if he can do it, he's the guy that can do it. And I'm telling you, he'll do it.
You know, Charles Henderson's got really good athletes, so here we are in basketball and football. Ramsey's got really good athletes, so they were there in football, and here they are in basketball.
Isn't that crazy?
Whew, I'll tell you what, man. Yep, again, to recap the Charles Henderson girls and boys, the girls play at 3 p.m. on Wednesday in Birmingham, and the boys play right behind them at 4:30 in Birmingham. So Charles Henderson girls and boys will play in the final 5A Final Four back-to-back in Birmingham on Wednesday, 3 o'clock and 4:30, because everybody was wanting to know what time and what day. Wednesday, 3 o'clock and 4:30, the girls and the boys of Charles Henderson. The Elba 1A girls, while they're also still alive too. They started their regional tournament by beating Leroy, the Leroy Bears, 52-50, and there's the Elba girls right there. They went on to win the regional championship over Red Level, 55-50. The Elba girls will play Marion County at 9 a.m. The Final Four in Birmingham, and that's tomorrow morning, Monday morning at 9 a.m. They play in the morning at 9 a.m. The Elba girls play Marion County in the Final Four in Birmingham. So big shout out to the Elba Tiger girls basketball program.
And the 2A Geneva County girls are still alive after beating Highland Home to start their regional tournament 48-31. They went on to win the regional championship over Abbeville 49-41. And Geneva County will play Mars Hill Bible tomorrow at 3 p.m. in the Final Four in Birmingham.
And Mars Hill Bible's a private school, right?
Private school.
And they're out of
Mobile. No, I'm sorry, they're out of Huntsville, up there in
Huntsville. I was thinking Muscle Shoals, but it's Huntsville.
That's Huntsville.
It's Huntsville. So Geneva County girls play Mars Hill Bible out of the Huntsville area tomorrow at 3 p.m. in Birmingham. I'm trying to get it all right here. Hey, Wally, the Ayrton boys made a strong run in 2A. They made a really good run. They defeated Highland Home to start their regional tournament, but then they fell to St. Luke's 54-38 in the regional championship game. But the Ayrton basketball, don't hold your heads down. To make it to the area championship game that's a big accomplishment in itself. But they fell to St. Luke's in that regional championship game, 54-38. But hey, nice season down in Ayrton for the boys.
In 7A, Dopes defeated Baker 72-51 and has advanced to the Final Four. They're going to play Hoover Thursday at 10:30 a.m. in Birmingham for the Final Four.
And a little caveat on that, I think Dothan's only lost 5 games all year long. One of them, the Charles Henderson High School, a 5A team that's in the Final Four as well. So, hey, we need to take another break before we move on to baseball and softball. We hope you appreciate that. Again, the Charles Henderson boys and girls, Wednesday, 3 p.m. the girls, 4:30 p.m. the boys, up in Birmingham in the Final Four. Everybody wants to know what time and what day. There you have it.
Elba girls in the morning.
In the morning, 9 o'clock. That's right. Hey, we'll take another quick break. We'll be right back.
What in the world, man? I come over to check on things. What are you doing trying to beat that bush up?
Neil, my trimmer battery went dead, so I had to get this bat and try to trim this up.
You're not going to be able to knock it out with a bat. You got to call professional bush trimmers like Blake Turner with Turner Mowing. 465-0600. Call Blake Turner. You're going to fall off that ladder, man. Just quit right now. Let's call Blake Turner. Hey, call Blake Turner, 465-0600 for all your yard needs.
Why in the world? Why are you measuring this gigantic air conditioner out here at this warehouse?
Neil, I'm putting a brand new unit in my house, man.
You cannot put an air conditioning unit this big at a residential house. You need to call Terry Moats with A1 Services. He'll get the square footage of your house, put you in an air conditioner, heating unit, everything you need. Call Terry Moats at A1 Services. You don't need a unit that gargantuan. Call Terry Moats at A1 Services, 566-4220. Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neil, my air conditioner went out last night, and I'll tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neil, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling. Wally, what are you doing with that hoe?
Neil, with inflation and the price of groceries, I decided to deal my own garden, brother.
Wait a minute. Number one, this ain't even your property. This is Mr. James Sparrow's property. You live across the street. And second, the HOA rules you can't have a garden. Prices are not that bad at the Piggly Wiggly. Come on, let me show you. Come on with me. Now look, greens, peaches, collards, look over here. Apples, fruit, veggies, all here at Piggly Wiggly in Troy. And also the best meat selection in Troy, right here at Piggly Wiggly. 2 locations in Troy, Alabama. And also the most important thing, you're shopping local. Come see them at the Piggly Wigglies in Troy, Alabama.
You know this guy?
Yeah, I know. Wally, what are you doing, man? What in the world?
Nice Bronco.
Why are you hugging the Bronco at Bill Jackson Ford?
Because I want a Bronco, brother.
Are you going to buy it?
Yeah, I think so.
Jeez. Well, you can't just be out here hugging vehicles. You got to talk to the salespeople. What are you doing?
Kicking the tire. You know they say you got to kick the tire before you buy a new one.
You guys kick the tires. Bill Jackson Ford, Troy, Alabama. Also, Bill Jackson Chevrolet across the street. Hey, they got new vehicles on the lot. Come see them. Man, I'm up here at Southern Grill and Patio. Look at all these big green eggs, all these accessories, man. It's all you want with the big green eggs. Wally, Neil, look at the size of this big old green egg here, man. Look at this thing. That's a big old green egg. You can't get a green egg that big unless you're a platinum green egg dealer like they are at Southern Grill and Patio. Check out this new store up here on Grundy Street, right next to Troy Cable, along with Town and Country. Come visit the new store, the new layout. Look at all these big green egg accessories over here. Come see them at the new location on Grundy Street. Get you a big green egg, because I'm going to get me one.
Little Prince action. Woke up this morning, could have sworn it was Judgment Day.
I hate he's gone.
I do too, man.
Man, hey, speaking of gone, man, I hate Coach Gillen.
Coach Ronnie Gilliland passed away. Our high school football coach passed away. He had been sick and didn't make it. So, rest in peace, old Coach Gill. He
What a
was
good guy.
Good guy, good Christian coach. Hey, moving right on into the baseball scores. Nate, throw those scores up on there if you can. We'll run through those scores real quick. Dothan 5, Houston Academy 3, GW Long sweeps Trinity 9-7 and 8-2, Geneva 4, Dothan 2, Slocum 11, St. Luke's 2, Auburn 7, Rehoboth 0, Headland 6, Opp nothing, Daleville 18, Abbeville 0, Houston Academy 18, Geneva County 2.
Northside 7, St. Luke's 3, Ayrton sweeps Eufaula 5-3 and 8-5, Vicksburg 11, Dale County 4, Mary Montgomery 6, Rehoboth 1, Andalusia 10, Opp 4, Geneva 11, Elba 1, Enterprise 2, Providence Christian 1, and Ayrton 20, Goshen 0.
Yeah, moving right on in, we got some more baseball to talk about. We want to call some of these kids' names and notice who's doing a good job right here.
Let's start with Charles Henderson. They got by Goshen 4-3 at Hope.
Close one right
Good
there.
game, man. That Ayrton score, that didn't mean nothing to Goshen, man.
That's right.
They played hard. For Charles Henderson, Jordan McBride pitched 6 innings of a shutout relief with only 2 hits. Cole Pugh had 2-run singles. Will Templin had an RBI single, and Damian Hart had an RBI ground out. For Goshen, Peyton Stanley had 2 hits and RBI, and DJ Walters had an RBI off bases loaded hit by a pitch. And
Who was pitching when he got hit by a pitch? You don't remember? That's all right.
Wilson.
Okay.
The Wilson kid.
All right.
And earlier in the week, Charles Henderson fell GW Long 8-1. For GW Long, Bryson Hughes hit a 3-run homer, and Johnston had 2 singles. Brent Berry had a single and RBI. Will Bush and Grant Watson drove in 1 run each. Hayes Horn added a double. For Charles Henderson, Cole Pugh had 2 hits. Damian Hart had a single and RBI, and Will Templin had a double.
There you go. So, who's Charles Henderson got this week?
We got Zion Chapel Tuesday night in Zion Chapel, and then this weekend we have a tournament Wetumpka and Clark County.
All right, good deal. Hey, over in New Brockton, they got the best of Zion Chapel 12-0 in baseball, and for New Brockton, Jose Gutierrez threw a 5-inning no-hitter, coming within 1 error of a perfect game, which included 9 strikeouts. So Jose Gutierrez getting it done right there. Offensively for New Brockton, Riley Simmons had 3 hits and drove in 2 runs, while Colton McClenny and Balin Foster had a single and 2 RBIs each.
Luverne beat Elba 13-6. 8 Elba errors and 13 walks helped Luverne earn the win. You can't win games like that. Offensively for Elba, though, Brady Johnson was 3 for 3, and Ty
Seaving?
Braden Johnson and Easton McKelvey had a hit and a RBI.
All right, there you go. Pike Liberal Arts gets their first victory of the season by beating Chipley, Florida 3-2. KC Bradford had the game-winning RBI in the 7th inning off a strong single. Payne Jeffcoat also homered in the game. That win was sweet for the Patriots because they had just come off a loss to Holtville and Pike Road. So Pike Liberal Arts is off and running now. Watch out. Once they got that first victory and get the taste of it, they know how to win in baseball.
Yes, sir. Dale County beat Pike County 7-1. For Dale County, Kyler Barron allowed only 1 hit over 4 innings and had 6 strikeouts for picking up the pitch and win. Maddox Weed had an RBI single, and both Kate Smith and Jesse Pelham had an RBI and sac fly each.
Slocum snuck by Carroll of Ozark 8-7. For Carroll, Wells Gainey had 2 doubles and drove in 3 runs. Mason Wimberly had a hit and 2 RBIs, and Connor Thomas had a single with an RBI. Moving right on into softball real quick. We'll start locally, and we report on. Let's report on what we think. We're not sure, are we? What we think may be the first ever Charles Henderson versus Pike Liberal Arts athletic matchup.
Yep.
Now, I know you had said maybe they met on the golf course.
Years, but James rebutted said
Okay.
that AISA can't play.
Okay. Well, what we think was the first ever in the history, Charles Henderson High School versus the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots on an athletic field. The Charles Henderson Lady Trojans defeated the Pike Liberal Arts Patriots 7-3 in a tournament down in Dothan. That's in softball right there.
And also stay on softball. Charles Henderson fell to Wicksburg 7-4. Pike Liberal fell to Wicksburg 22-1.
Whew, Wicksburg getting it done.
Wicksburg that good, man.
Well, they beat Charles Henderson 7-4 and Pike Lib 22-1. They must be pretty dang good right there. The Lady Carroll Eagles fell to Dothan last week 15-6. For Carroll, Kaylin Holt, Sanaya Jenkins, Michaela Worley all had 2 hits each, with Worley driving in 2 runs. Holt and Worley both had a triple. Sarah Beth Henry had an RBI triple, and Ella Fryer added an RBI single. Kiasha Dawkins also drove in a run for the Carroll Eagles, but they fell 15-6 to Dothan. And we'll try to do more with softball in our future shows, but that's all we got right now. And we need to take our last break of the night before we do just a quick recap on college basketball. So stick with us. We'll be right back.
Breaker 19, breaker 19. I got cleared for a takeoff in Troy.
Whoa, Mr. Neal. Mr. Neal, what is he doing?
I don't know what he's doing. Wally, you don't have a pilot's license. I've already told you. I'm sorry, ma'am. Look, you got a CDL license. You need to call Tyler Transport at 566-7474. They're hiring every day. Those beautiful 18-wheeler rigs got those glide packages. Call Tyler Transportation if you need a job driving.
Here I come,
Get out of here. Good gravy. Hey, what are you doing, man? What in the world? What's happening? Unbelievable. Back up. Back up. Put it in reverse. Put it in reverse.
I need a mechanic.
Unbelievable. What have you done in there that caused all that smoke?
I watched a YouTube video.
Unbelievable. You got to take the thing to Road Mart where they know how to fix vehicles, a mechanic. Take the vehicle to Road Mart on 231 North. Don't be like Terry. I meant Wally. 566-3413. Road Mart, 231 North in Troy. It's so good to be back at Preston. I'm so hungry. I'm hungry too. You ready? What are you doing?
Kelly Tater.
What are you doing? Wally, that's somebody's food.
What kind of a nut are you?
I'm so sorry. He gets in a trance when we come to Preston. I apologize. He is a nut job. Hey, snap out of it, man. Oh, that's not yours.
Oh, we're Preston's on.
Come out to Preston's and get your own Kaylee Tater.
Hey, Neil, how are you today?
I'm good. I want some of these chicken nuggets. Well, I want them down here at Crows and Brundy. Wally, what are you doing in the kitchen at Crows and Brundy?
Oh, man, I'm trying to steal the secret sauce recipe.
Man, they're not going to give you the secret sauce recipe. Put that sauce back. Patsy, now he's got the salt. Unbelievable. Come see them at Crows and Brundy's. Hey, they got fried okra, catfish on Friday nights, wings, honey barbecue wings, any kind of wings, and the best chicken nuggets in the world. Come see them. Crows and Brundy's. Thank you.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
They don't even open till 4.
Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Traver play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for.
Best steak in the state. Also, best catfish awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that.
I know.
And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Trawick, you can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see us.
That hurts.
What's wrong now?
Is that a rattlesnake? Rattlesnake done bit me.
Unbelievable. Well, why are you at Southern Animal Hospital with Dr. Steve Bear?
Dr. Bear told me he had some antivenom for
Oh
me.
my goodness. Now he does have a vaccine for dogs to help protect from venomous snake bites. He also has antivenom to help protect animals from snake bites, but not for humans. Goodness gracious. We got to go to the ER.
Oh, that's Fleetwood.
Nope. Not Fleetwood.
That is Fleetwood Mac all day long. That's Stevie Nicks.
That's Lindsey Buckingham solo
Okay, well, you got to give me credit.
of Fleetwood Mac. That's Lindsey Buckingham solo.
Well, you got to give me credit for that.
Credit? You didn't get it.
I got it. They can't.
You got the singer. That's like saying Michael Jackson and the Jackson 5. You can't. It's either the Jackson 5 or Michael Jackson. That's not Fleetwood Mac. That's Lindsey Buckingham.
Fleetwood Mac. I bet he wrote that song for him and they denied it.
I don't know. You know, they all had their solo careers of Fleetwood
I
Mac.
know. All right.
Hey, a little bit of college basketball review real quick. And well, I'll tell you, man, I don't know what to make of college basketball this year. I watched it. Wally, there's no dominant team that just has staked number one and said, we are the team to beat. That number one is just a revolving door. Nobody's just dominant this year. And
There won't be a Cinderella story.
I don't know. I mean, it's just, this is the weirdest college basketball season in a long time. I mean, the top story wasn't number one, number two, number three. The top story this last week was Brandon Miller of the Alabama basketball team. And, it came out that he had took the gun in his car downtown Tuscaloosa to the suspected killer. Took it to him.
But you think he knew what his teammate was going to do with the gun? I mean,
well, that's the magic bullet question. That's some of the people are saying he knew, and some of the people are saying no. The man called and wanted his gun, and Brandon freaked out and took it to him. So that's the magic question. Which way is this? Listen, is this going to fall like this? Well, he was taking the man a gun. You know what he was going to do with that gun. I mean, are you dumb? Do you know what he was going to do with that gun? Or is it going to fall like this? Bring you your gun. Where is it? In my car. What is he doing in my car? Oh my God. Yes. And he zooms down there to get that gun out of his car. He don't want no gun in his car. Yes, he took him the gun. Here's your stupid gun. Get it out of my car right now. So which way is it gonna fall? I wanted the gun out of my car. You dang right, I took it to him. He never should have had it in my car to start with. I can't believe he left that gun in my car. You dang right, I took it to him. Or is it gonna fall? The man needed a gun, and I took him a gun.
I mean, it's no
so we won't know until somebody fesses up.
I mean, what if this happened at 1 a.m? I call you, hey Neil, it's 1 a.m. I need your rifle. I'm trying to shoot armadillos. And you come over and bring me the gun, and this is going to be but there's no criminal case there. I don't see a criminal case. The man might have been making some bad choices, but the criminal activity, he's clear. He's clear. Yeah,
he's clear. Don't you think?
I just hate the talking heads are just on him.
I know it, man.
And it's like,
I know it.
Even Paul Feinbaum and all that, you would think their legal staff would say, hey.
It makes good ratings to talk about it. Yeah, so. Hey, let's talk about some positive basketball. The Troy Trojans 19-12 on the year. The Trojans finished the year winning the last two games over ULM and Coastal Carolina. Wally, the Sun Belt Conference tournament starts in Pensacola this Thursday. The Trojans need to win the Sun Belt tournament to get the bid to the big dance. One Sun Belt team will get to go to the big dance, and it'll be the winner of the tournament in Pensacola.
I hope they sure do it, man.
Man, me too.
Well, Alabama's 25-4 in a year. They South Carolina, they beat South Carolina and Arkansas this past week. They have Auburn and Tuscaloosa on Wednesday on ESPN2. Then they have Texas A&M down in College Station on Saturday at 11-8.
That's a big time game, 11 a.m. on CBS.
Oh yeah.
Auburn 19-10 on the year. Tigers are struggling. We got 30 seconds left. They've lost the last 3 out of 5. This past week they beat Ole Miss, but they fell to Kentucky 86-54. Woo! Auburn just got killed by Kentucky.
What do you think on Kentucky, man? Come on.
Well, the way they play, I mean.
Are they going to make it?
Yeah, they're going to make it. They're Kentucky, man. They're going to get in. They're going to get in as like a 11 or 12 seed. They're in.
Kentucky. Here we go.
Nah, Kentucky's in the big dance. Take it from O'Neal. Thank you for watching.